Welcome back. We are cruising right along with this challenge, and I keep hearing from everybody, and it's really great to get your feedback and to hear what's working, what's challenging, and to try to incorporate as much of your wishes into the rest of the content for the challenge. So today we're going to do another flow because a lot of you are really enjoying the flow. And this one I'm calling the sun and moon flow. Yoga is all about harmony and balance and matching kind of the outward expression of the body with that rooting and inward turning toward to source ourselves and feel grounded. So the sequence I've created today, we're going to do forward bends and back bends, and we're going to kind of join them together so that we feel kind of the harmony of those two actions in the body. So we'll begin in mountain pose at the top of the mat. You might want to have a blanket, you might want to have a couple blocks available. Just come into your standing mountain pose to get centered and take a few breaths. Maybe finding an intention for this practice, or for yourself, or for another person, for your day, for your week. Anything that's resonating and relevant to you right now. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, opening your eyes, raising your arms on the in-breath. Exhale, deep diving into a forward bend. Inhale, arching your back. Exhale, bowing more deeply. Inhale, step back with your right foot. And exhale, step back with your left foot. Take your knees down and sit back for child's pose, drawing the tailbone away from the skull, keeping the arms really nice and long, nice and straight. Taking a few humbling breaths here to set down the ego and to really inhabit your body with intelligence, with acceptance. Inhale, moving on to your front side and opening up for cobra pose. And exhale, coming into downward facing dog. So for those of you struggling to step through, either keep working with that, or what you can do, I wanted to show this, tiptoe in both feet, which could be easier than taking one foot forward, and then step back with your left foot so that you're leaving your right foot forward. So that might be an easier transition for you. Lower your left knee. Bring both hands inside the right foot. Bow your head, and you might realize you'd like to go lower. You could block up your forearms or come directly down. Bow the head deeply. The quieting nature of the forward bend. Soothing the brain, very nourishing. We can feel very rooted and grounded in these poses. Kind of the work that goes on underneath a little tiny plant underneath the ground. And then out of that, we start to blossom into more of an expression of openness, kind of the sun side of things. Take your hand to your right knee, spiraling the trunk, looking up and opening the chest. Good. We're going to do it again, but this time we're going to attempt to raise that left knee from the floor. Bring your hands down, curl the left toes under, and again, come back to that low position. Maybe on your hands, maybe on your blocks, maybe on your forearms. Good, and then going into that nice open chest, rotating toward the right. Bring yourself to face the floor. Step back with your right foot. Take a moment in downward facing dog. And then walk your feet in. These first couple of sequences we'll do really modified. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Release your arms. Taking the hands together in front of the chest. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, bow. Inhale, extend your spine. Exhale, bow again. Stepping back left foot. Stepping back right foot, place your knees, sit back for child's pose. Try to keep your wrists and forearms off the floor, really pressurize your hands, draw your buttocks towards your heels, curl your tailbone down toward the floor. Broaden the back body with breath. Your head can be supported or not, but try to align your ears between your arms. Inhale, open up to cobra pose, and exhale, downward dog. Again, you can step through with the left foot or walk both feet forward and step back with the right. Lower your right knee. Move both hands inside the right knee, left knee. And then you can come to your lowest position, bow the head. Inhale, coming back onto your hands. Leave your right hand down. Take your left hand onto the left knee and turn your chest to the left, opening up the chest. Exhale, turn back. This time raising the right knee from the floor, bowing again. Keeping the right hand down, and this time revolving the spine with the right leg lifted. Couple breaths. Nice. Turn back to the floor, step back with that left foot, downward dog, and then tiptoe in. Inhale, raise the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Tadasana. Good. We've gotten through a sequence. We'll come into our next sequence, bringing the hands together in front of the heart, raising the arms, sweeping down into a forward bend, jumper step back, downward dog. Upward facing dog, or cobra pose, take the hips to the floor. Downward facing dog. Find your way to step the right foot forward. Place your left knee. We're going to come into a little flow sequence. Sit back for a runner's stretch. Bow over the right leg. Inhale forward. Curl the left toes under. Extend the left leg. Exhale, a version of Parsvottanasana. So you're pulling the right toes back, bowing over the leg. Inhale forward. Place the knee. Sit back. Bow over the leg. Inhale, ground the right foot. Curl the left toes under. Raise the leg. Exhale, sit back. A couple more times. Place the knee. Sit back. Runner's stretch. Sit forward. Curl the toes under. Extend the leg. Sit back. Good. Bring your weight forward enough. You're going to step the right foot back. Downward facing dog. And you can step in right foot, left foot, or do a little hop. Raise the arms, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Tadasana. Same thing on the left. Joining the hands. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, one deep bow. Finding your way back, both feet together, or left foot, right foot. Downward facing dog. Upward facing dog or cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Make your way to stepping the left foot forward. Take your right knee down. Sit back, a runner's stretch, bow over the leg. Inhale, sit forward, curl the right toes under, extend the leg, and then sit back to straighten left leg, pull those left toes up. Bring the weight forward, place the knee, sit back, bow over the leg. Inhale forward, shift your weight forward, curl the toes under, extend the leg, sit back and straighten. We'll do it once more. Straighten the leg one last time. Sit forward. Step back to downward facing dog. And either step in left foot, right foot, walk in or hop in. Good. Bring the arms all the way up. Hands to the heart center. And Tadasana. Take a few moments. Notice your breathing. Opening the eyes, connecting the hands. Inhale to raise the arms. Exhale, bowing deeply. Good. Jumper step back, right foot, left foot if you're stepping. Downward dog. Inhale, upward facing dog, cobra. Downward facing dog. Finding your way to right foot forward. Keep the left hand down. Revolving side angle pose. Take your right hand to your right hip and corkscrew the spine to the right. We're going to pivot and find our way to right hand inside the right foot. Side angle pose to face the left. Good, bring the hand down. We're just going to do it a few times. Pivot off the back foot. Right hand to right hip. Revolve the spine. Track that right knee toward midline. Good. Setting up side angle pose. Hand inside the foot. Use a block if you need one. And once more. Revolving the pose. Heel can be lifted on the back. Maybe this third one, you can take that arm into place. And then finding your way to side angle pose once more. Good. Bringing your hands down, stepping the right foot back, downward facing dog. Find your way forward. Raise the arms. Hands to the heart. Tadasana. Hands to the heart. Raise the arms. Bow deeply. Find your way back. Downward dog. Upward dog. Downward dog. Find your way to left foot forward. Revolving side angle. Right hand is propped. Left hand to the hip. Turning the trunk to the left. Pivot and ground the right foot. Prop your left hand. Right hand to the hip. Good. Transitioning back for the second set. Right hand down. Back heel lifts. Left hand to the hip. Revolving. Revolving back to side angle pose. Hand to the hip. Roll that top shoulder back. Good. The last one, maybe we can add the arms. Pivot off the back heel. Revolve the trunk. See if that top arm can go in alongside the ear. And then your last side angle pose, not revolved. Good. Touch down. Step the left foot back. Make your way forward. Jump, step, or walk it. Raise the arms. Hands to the heart. Tadasana. Drop the shoulders. Plant your feet. Give your spine a boost. Just lift a little taller through the crown. Turning the gaze toward the cheeks. Open the eyes, hands to the heart center. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, bow deeply. Jumper step back, downward dog. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Find your way to right foot forward. Sweep your arms up. Put your elbows in front of your shoulders. Tuck your right elbow underneath your left, finding Garudasana arms. Inhale, lift your elbows. Exhale, bow to the inner right knee. Really using your lower half to support you, clamping the hips together. Pull the outer right hip bone in. Scrub the feet toward each other. Inhale, come all the way back up. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Unwrap your arms, touch the floor, step back with right foot. Hop, step, or walk in. Raise the arms. Hands to the heart. Tadasana. Hands to the heart. Raise the arms. Bow deeply. Find your way back. Find an extension. Return to downward dog. Find your way to left foot forward. Raise the arms on an in-breath, put the elbows in front of the shoulders, left elbow under right, Garudasana arms, these are eagle arms. Lift your elbows, lift your gaze, arch your back. Move the tailbone in. Come to the top of the in-breath, exhale, bow. Inside the left knee. Take care of the legs, the roots, so that your brain can rest, your torso can rest, your skull can rest. Resourcing yourself for that opening position that's coming next. Rooting down. Finding your roots. Inhale, come back up. Open your heart. Extend the back leg. Feel the victorious essence of this pose. Unwrap your arms, touch the floor, step back left foot, and then find your way forward. Raise the arms, hands to the heart. Extend your arms, Tadasana. Be with your breath. Open your eyes. Taking the hands together in front of the heart, raising the arms. Exhale, bow deeply. Find your way back. Downward dog. Upward dog. Downward dog. Find your way to right foot forward. Pivot and ground your left foot. Straighten your legs. Roll the right hip back, left hip forward, and clamp your hips together. Good. Help yourself come up. Taking clasping position behind the back, or taking your forearms, or if you can, taking reverse prayer, as long as the hands close and the shoulders roll back. Inhale, lift your heart. Keep the legs firm. Come to the top of the in-breath. Exhale, bow over the right leg. Good. Using the legs, using your roots. Inhale to rise again. Lift your heart, firm the legs, take the tailbone in, roll the shoulders back. Bring yourself upright. Free the hands up, touch the floor, shoot the right leg back, downward facing dog. Find your way forward. Raise the arms. Hands to prayer. Release the arms. Hands to prayer. Raise the arms. Exhale, bow deeply. Find your way back. Downward dog. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Find your way to left foot forward. Pivot and ground the back heel. Straighten your legs. Clamp the feet together and roll the outer left hip back. Raise the arms. Take your hands into the position, clasping, grabbing forearms, reverse prayer. Lift your heart. Fully extend the back leg. Extend the left toes forward. Keep the outer right foot on the floor. Come to the top of the in-breath. Exhale, bow over the left leg. Resting the brain. Anchoring into the legs, inhale all the way up, open the heart. Inhale the spine upright, sweep the arms up, touch the floor, pivot off the back heel, step back with left foot, downward dog, make your way forward. Raise the arms, hands to prayer, release the arms. Looking toward your cheeks, receiving the next few breaths. Joining the hands in front of the heart, opening the eyes, raising the arms, bowing deeply. Find your way back. Finding a back bend. Come back to downward facing dog. Right foot comes forward. Pivot and ground the left foot. Windmill, starting with the left arm into warrior two. Good. Take that left hand on your thigh. Turn the right palm up. Inhale, raising the arm. Open the right side body. Windmill, leading with the right arm. So both hands come inside the right foot, come off the back heel. Rest on the backs of the hands. Bow the head, humble warrior. Pivot the back foot, lead with that left arm again. You're back in warrior two, back in proud warrior, raising that left arm, right arm, sorry. And then sweeping both arms back to the floor. Come off the back heel, step your right foot back. Find your way forward. Raise the arms. Take the hands to prayer. Extend the arms. Left side, hands to the heart center. Raise the arms. Bow deeply. Find your way to dog. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Left foot steps through. Right foot grounds. Lead with your right arm, warrior two. Good, proud warrior. Good, lead with your left arm. Pivot off the back heel. Turn to face the floor with both hands. Resting on the backs of the hands. Bowing the head, humble warrior. Good, grounding the back foot, lead with the right hand, windmill yourself back to warrior two, back to proud warrior. Lead with the left arm, come back to the floor, pivot off the back heel, step back with your left foot, find your way forward. Raise the arms, hands to the heart, Tadasana. Stand tall, breathe, notice. Open your eyes. Take your hands together in front of your heart. Raise the arms. Sweep the hands down to the floor. Step back with your right foot and walk yourself wide. Line up the big toes. Walk your hands forward. And then pulling the fingertips toward you, move the shoulder blades toward the chest. Try to open your chest. Keeping the eyes forward for a few breaths. Exhale. Walking the hands so that the fingertips line up with the toes, the elbows clamp so they're no wider than the shoulders. The crown of the head is a magnet to the floor. Good, walk your hands forward again. Find a way to bring your hands onto your hips. Inhale to stand up. Take your hands onto your hips a little bit more towards the back so that your elbows come in. Pushing your tailbone forward, lift your sternum. Firm your legs. Keeping the elbows locked where they are, bow forward. Let the head go. Inhale, come back up. Clasping the hands now. Roll the shoulders back. Pull the hands toward the floor to straighten the arms. Shoot the breastbone up. Inhale, top of the breath. Exhale, hinging. Bow deeply. Inhale, keep the arms strong as you bring yourself all the way up. Raise the arms. Exhale, touch the floor. Put the right hand directly underneath your breastbone. Left hand to your hip. Turning to the left. Take the left arm up, look toward the fingertips. Reaching with the one hand, digging in, roots with the other. Perfect illustration of the balance, the harmony. Good. Taking left hand down, replacing right hand with left, putting right hand on your hip, revolving the trunk, rolling the top shoulder in place, stacking the top arm, looking toward the top hand, pressing with one hand, reaching with the other. Good. Make your way back. Grab your elbows and dangle. Find your way to the floor. Walk your feet in. Walk your heels in. We'll come into bridge pose, which is a great substitute for shoulder stand. Grab the edges of the mat. And like you're trying to put your knuckles on the floor, turn your palms up, roll the outer upper arms down. Take the tailbone into the front body, lift your hips. Track the knees toward each other. Try to step into your big toes. Lift your buttocks and your tailbone toward the ceiling. Roll the inner thighs down toward the floor. Get the chest and chin really nice and close. Use the arms. Use the turning of the hands and wrists to help you push the shoulder blades into the chest. 3 more breaths. Good. Walk the spine down. Step your feet wide. Hold your hands onto your belly. And let the knees drop. One side, head rolls the other. Windshield wipering the knees so that you can wring out the spine before final resting pose. Each time the knees go one way, the head goes in the opposite direction. And when you feel like the spine is relieved of any tension, place yourself in Shavasana. Unfold the arms. Let go of all effort of your practice. This harmony we bring in through the body starts to create a feeling more balance in the mind. Mind that is quite active is now tempered with a little bit more stillness, creating a little more of a balanced state of mind. Every exhale, setting down a bit more of your own weight. Left side of the body is considered the lunar side. Right side considered the solar side. So we'll leave the pose by grounding the lunar side, exposing the solar side. So you can take your hands onto your belly, bend your knees, roll to your left side. Take a few moments there. And then as you're ready, gently bring yourself up to seated. And just taking a few moments to pause, seated. Namaste.